Hi, I'm Leslie Kanan of Village Health. Thank you for joining me today for a grounding meditation. Today, we're really going to focus on the breath. There's a lot going on, and it sometimes just feels good to take our focus from everything in the outside world back into our bodies and back into our breath. So let's begin. You're going to go ahead and find a comfortable spot, either lying down or sitting. And you can sit in a chair or you can sit on the floor, whatever's most comfortable for you. As you get yourself comfortable, if you are lying on the floor, go ahead, put a pillow behind your head if you need that. And maybe put a pillow underneath your knees if your legs are long and straight. So you're just getting yourself comfortable. Once you get into that comfortable position, begin to bring your awareness to your breath. You're going to inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose or mouth. And with these first couple breaths, I would invite you to exhale through your mouth and just sigh, letting go of anything that's stuck in you or anything that's going on. Just exhale and let it go as we begin our meditation. So inhale through the nose and sigh and exhale through the mouth, just letting go and feeling yourself get a little heavier to where you're seated or lying down. Inhale through the nose and exhale, sigh and just letting go. One more time, inhaling. And as you exhale, just sigh and let it go. Now just return to a normal breath, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose or mouth. Bring your attention to the coolness of the air as you inhale through your nose and how the air is warmer as you exhale through your nose or mouth. Inhale, feeling the coolness of the air, and exhaling and feeling how the air is warmer. Just tune in to the temperature of the air as you inhale and exhale. If you find your mind beginning to wander, notice the thoughts, acknowledge the thoughts or the emotions that are coming up for you, and then just like a passing cloud, let them roll on by and bring your attention back to your breath. Again, noticing the temperature of the air as you inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose or mouth. Now bringing your attention to the sounds that you hear. Notice the sounds that are closest to you and search for the sounds that are a little further away. You're still breathing, but you're just taking a moment to notice the sounds closest to you and even the sounds further away. And there's no judgment. You're just noticing what you're hearing. If you find your mind wandering, bring it back to your breath and back to what you hear. Now bring your awareness to where you're seated or lying down. Notice the chair or the floor underneath your pelvis. Notice the support from the floor or the chair. If your feet happen to be on the ground, open them up, let them go flat, and feel your flat feet connected, grounding to the floor beneath you. And as you continue to breathe, notice that support under your pelvis and under your feet. Again, if you find your mind wander, acknowledge the thoughts, acknowledge the emotions that might be coming up for you. Notice them, and like a passing cloud, let them roll on by and just come back into your breath. Come back into feeling supported under your pelvis and below your feet. You might notice that as you continue to focus on the support underneath your pelvis and hips and underneath your feet, that with each breath, with each exhale, you maybe sink a little deeper. You're more aware of your heaviness as you sink on down, feeling that connection, feeling that support. Now continue to feel that groundedness, that support from underneath, whether it's your pelvis, your back, or your feet. Keep tuning into that. But we're going to just breathe into different parts of our bodies. And I'm going to guide you and invite you to use your hands today to touch the areas we're breathing into. If you don't feel comfortable using your hands on your body, that's just fine. You can just keep them resting in your lap. Or if I'm putting my hands on my head in a certain way and it feels better for you to move your hands into a slightly different position, listen to your body. Listen to what feels good for you. So go ahead, just take a moment and just rub your hands together in case they're cold, warming them up. You're still focusing in on that breath. You can have your eyes closed or have a soft gaze, keeping that connection and feeling that support underneath your pelvis and hips, underneath the soles of your feet. Go ahead, you're going to take your hands that hopefully have warmed up a little bit, and we're going to place them on either side of our head, right above your ears so your fingers meet at your temples. Relax your shoulders, and you're just going to inhale and breathe into your head where your hands are. So the hands are just giving us a little bit of feedback. So inhaling and breathing into your skull where your hands reside. And exhale like a sigh, relaxing, letting go of any tension or anything that's being held in your head. Inhale, breathing in. And exhale, letting go of any tension that's going on in your head. One more breath. And exhale, letting go. Now moving your hands so that the palm of your hands cup your eyes, and then your fingers kind of meet right on your forehead. Your palm of your hand can rest right on the bottom of your cheekbone there. You're going to inhale and breathe into your forehead and into your temple, into your eye sockets. And exhale, relax any tension in that forehead and temple area. Inhale. And exhale, release. And inhale. And exhale, release. Now, if you find that this is really comforting to you and you'd like to stay in that position, listen to your body, even if I move on, because you can always join us wherever we are. We're going to move into the neck area. So you find a position where maybe you can massage your neck or maybe just hold your hands on either side of your neck. And you're just going to breathe into that neck area, inhaling through the nose and exhaling, relaxing any of that neck and shoulder tension. Inhale, breathe into the neck and shoulders. And exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, breathing into the neck and shoulders. And exhale, release. Moving your hands down to your heart and chest, breastbone, whatever feels comfortable. Inhale, breathe into your breastbone, breathe into your heart. Breathe into your hands where they are. And exhale, relax. Feeling that breastbone settle back down. Inhale, breathing into your hands, breathing into your heart. And exhale. One more time. Inhale, breathing into your hands and into your heart. And exhale. If it feels comforting to keep your hands here, remember to listen to your body even though I might move on. If you find your mind wandering, remember to just notice those thoughts, notice those emotions that are coming up, and then like a passing cloud, let them roll on by, come back to where you are with your hands and your breath. Moving your hands to just below your breastbone, top of your belly, just below your breastbone, just at your bottom ribs. You can either have your hands like this or one on top of the other, right above at the very top of your belly where your rib cage ends. Inhale, breathe into that area. And exhaling, relaxing. Inhale and feel your lower ribs and your upper belly expand as you breathe into your hands. And exhale, feeling it soften and melt back down. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Now you're going to move your hands to your low belly, often where we've put our hands on our belly when we've done belly breathing. So again, you can have your hands kind of apart, or you can have them one on top of the other, whatever feels most comfortable to you. And again, settle into that area. Inhale, breathe into your belly, breathe into your hands. And exhale, feel that belly soften. Inhale, breathe into your belly, breathe into your hands. And exhale, feel that belly soften. And again, last time, breathing into your belly, breathe into the hands, and exhale. Now you're more than welcome to keep your hands on your belly, or release your hands down to your lap. Or if there's an area of your body that's needing a little more breath work, you can move your hands back to that area. And with your hands, you're giving your body proprioception, telling your intention and your focus to move into that area where you're needing to breathe. So again, place your hands wherever it's most comfortable for you, listening to your own body right now. And we're just going to breathe, bringing it back down to the simple breath of inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. If you have your hands placed on your body in a specific location, breathe into that area. If your hands are resting, go ahead and feel that connection again into the chair or into the floor. Feel your pelvis and your back supported where you're seated or lying down. And also feel the feet flat on the ground if that's how you're positioned. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Trying to take your breath a little deeper each time. Taking that inhale a little longer. Noticing where you're filling up your body with air. And as you exhale, feeling that relaxation, that heaviness into wherever it is you're seated or lying down. Again, if you find your mind wandering, notice and acknowledge those thoughts and emotions and just bring it back to the breath. Bring it back to the hand position or bring it back to feeling grounded and supported underneath you and behind you. Just one or two more breaths in this space. As you finish your final breath, you're going to start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe circle your wrists, maybe stretch your body long. If you're seated, maybe stretching those arms up to the ceiling or doing a shoulder roll. If you're stretching your arms up, you kind of reach up through one arm and then the other. If you're lying on your back, you could just stretch your body long and stretch through your limbs, alternating the limbs, alternating that stretch. And continue to take deep breaths here. And circling the wrists, if that feels good, you're just noticing what feels good in your body, how your body wants to move after this time of stillness and breathing. As you finish your stretching, slowly come back to this space. You can open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me today and finding our breath, finding a place to ground our bodies, and using our hands to help us breathe more fully into the areas that might need it, especially because we're in this period of physical distancing and we're not having those physical interactions with our loved ones and our friends as much as we normally do. So sometimes it feels good to place our own hands on our heart. So thank you for joining me again. I'm Leslie Kanan of Village Health, and I will be back here tomorrow at 8:15 for another grounding meditation. Have a great day.